Bay Area, tap the fuck in. This is Mario, yo. Today we in Oakland at Lake Merrit with Jwalt, the one and only, the hip hop artist from the Bay, all the way to New York City. We ain't fucking playing.
Nah.
These are new rules. This is our game. Tell them what it is, man. What's going on?
Come on, man. We out here, man. It's a beautiful day out here in Oakland, California. The lake with it, you know what I'm saying? Feels good to be home. Jwalt tomorrow. Yo. It's only right, man. We here.
Yeah, we here, man. We here when we outside, bro.
Come on.
And I want you to tell the people a little bit about who you are, you know, where you come from, you know, obviously Oakland.
Yeah.
You know, a little bit about growing up and then you know, bringing your presence to New York City where it is today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's start right there.
For sure. Yeah. No. So yeah. Once again, I go by the name Jwalt. I'm 20 years old. You know what I'm saying? Born and raised in Oakland. You know what I'm saying? I spent a lot of different times and like all over the place in Oakland. Like majority lived up in like East Oakland, about like 35th and MacArthur. Some of my closest friends, they all from the West. So like I spent a lot of time in West Oakland because like my closest friends out there, you know what I'm saying? But I really like just was all around, you know what I'm saying? So like, I could really say like Oakland really raised me. You know, I spent a lot of time out here. This is really where I got like my start creatively, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I started off doing poetry at the age of like 8. My cousin, he was a hip hop artist and poet, and he passed away. And I wanted to continue on what he was doing in his legacy. So like I started doing that in like the Oakland Unified School Districts. I was a part of like OESD stuff. So that's where I started off doing poetry. And then in middle school, I started doing hip hop. Been doing it ever since, you know what I'm saying? And like because I was always like around the arts community in the Bay and Oakland and everything, I would go to different open mics and I always just tap in, you know what I'm saying? I was always just like a hustler. I always knew what I wanted to do. So I was always around just like if there's some event, I was gonna be there. I wanted to network. I wanted to keep on building myself up. So like that's really how I started to like build a name out here. And then I continued just to elevate, you know. And then eventually my talents led me out to New York. I got a scholarship to go to NYU. Like I didn't even like want to go to college at first as a youngin', but like I never really liked school. But then once I I went to OSA, Oakland School for the Arts for music and everything. So once I saw I could like go to college for like something I like. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, okay, this is perfect. Plus I always knew I wanted to go out to New York. I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do out there, but I'm gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? At some point. So then I ended up getting a scholarship to go to NYU. So like I'm out there in New York and everything. So it's different from out here in the Bay and Oakland, but like it was time for me to see something else. Like I was out here my whole life, so it was time for me to like see and explore something else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Off top, man. New York or the Bay?
The Bay, man, easy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's nothing like it.
Wait. Who got the best tacos?
The Bay. Easy.
Okay, but what is something that New York has over the Bay?
They got chopped cheeses, man. They got chopped. New York got chopped cheeses, man. They and they delis too. They sandwich the sandwiches, the pizza.
You be getting the Aki way?
The only way. You know what I'm saying? You gotta also you gotta get you gotta get a bacon, egg, and cheese. They say it just like that, a bacon, egg, and cheese, salt and pepper on the roll. And some Arizona. That's what New York say, man. So they got that.
All right, for sure. What's the best thing about like New York City right now, man? Living out there, like as a youngster and shit, bro. Like going college free. Man, you got a girl or what? Are you single or what?
Yeah. No, I got a girl, man. My girl, she actually out here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing that long distance stuff. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my girlfriend. You know we holding it down. But yeah, but the best thing about New York though, this shit don't stop. You know what I'm saying? Like it's there's always something to do, especially as an artist. Like the hustle out there is just like it's man, what's this shit called, man? You feel it, man. You feel that hustle around you. So like it's only right, like you gotta do it. You know what I'm saying?
Off top, man. The first time I ever went to New York, bro, I came back to the Bay and I was like walking faster. I was walking upright, you know, just like walking fast. I'm like, you motherfuckers are slow out here, bro. You know what they're doing over there?
This shit doesn't stop. I swear.
But yeah, like we were talking about, do New Yorkers really be yelling all the time?
Yeah, man, they loud. But also, like, people can say that about us, though, too, like Bay Area and shit. But, like, New York, it's a different type of loud. They, like, I don't know. They just, sometimes they be obnoxious with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like sometimes they be doing it on purpose. I'll be like, bro, like, chill out, bro. Like, y'all doing the most for no reason. You know what I'm saying? But they be yelling, though, especially on the subway and, You know what I'm saying? You be walking around like you hear some music, you hear some drill, they gonna go crazy and shit. So they do.
Yeah.
They do.
Off top, bro. Off top, man. Hey, man. What new projects you got coming up right now, man? You got anything new, bro? You know, any new artists like you trying to work with right now?
Yeah. Definitely. I'm always working on some, you know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm not too busy and like trying to work on a project. I'm not in project mode right now. I'm just working on music and singles and everything. Definitely I got a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? Working with a lot of different dope Bay Area artists out here. Shout out to Pilo, shout out to E40, that's all I'm gonna say. Shout out to Russell. Shout out to all y'all doing your thing, you know what I'm saying? You know, we got some shit in the works. But yeah, I'm excited, man. There's a lot of dope shit coming out of the Bay, you know what I'm saying? And it's dope to see, you know what I'm saying? To be a part of that Bay Area arts community, yeah, that's really got some shit coming up. So yeah.
I see you got Too Short shirt on. Come on, man. Let's show the camera. Oakland, Too Short, straight from Oakland, bro. And earlier when we got together, you said, you know what I mean, like talking about Too Short. What Bay Area artist would you say like inspires you the most to make the music you make today? You know what I mean? Like, you know, can you list a few?
Yeah, man, definitely. First of all, shout out to, you know what I'm saying, Oakland Zone. They made this shirt, you know what I'm saying? They always be lacing me up with some dope Oakland gear, so shout out to them. But man, I really grew up with so many different Oakland artists, man. First, I got to shout out Hyro and Souls of Mischief, you know what I'm saying? I feel like they like are a huge influence on the type of music I make, especially because like the music I make is not necessarily like that quote-unquote Bay Area music, but it definitely does have that Bay Area flair and shit to it. So shout out to Souls and Hyro. I really grew up listening to them. My parents always played them and stuff in the house. Definitely, man, Keek the Sneak. I grew up also listening to Keek and Short and 40 and Fab. Shout out to Fab. That's my big homie. Man, there's so much, especially like right now too. Like Larry June, you know what I'm saying? I'm always slapping Larry. Shout out to Larry and what he doing, man. But yeah, I really grew up just like off that shit. Also, if you're talking about R&B, like Guapale, you know what I'm saying, and Keisha Cole, and you know what I'm saying, a lot of that sound too has influenced my sound.
On top, like you mentioned before, you wouldn't say your flow is necessarily like a Bay Area flow, you know, but you definitely got a Bay Area flow. Yeah. Like I'd say personally. Yeah. You know what I mean? And we were talking earlier before this about like politics and different kinds of shit like that. You know what I mean? Like I think that's dope as fuck, bro. And I respect it. You know, it's like a lot different. Trying to put out positivity instead of talking about always like blowing someone's brains out. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we heard that shit before. Right. But you feel me? Like, what gets you going? And like, was, you know, like, what made you like choose to decide to like rap like that? I guess. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel like it's definitely how I was raised. You know what I'm saying? I was raised with both of my parents. You know what I'm saying, in the crib and everything. So shout out to my parents, and they really like made sure that like obviously we're in Oakland and we know what goes on, you know what I'm saying, and real shit happens, you know what I'm saying, but I feel like they always wanted to make sure too, like, you know what I'm saying, there's a beautiful side to the city and to the town, you know what I'm saying, and I feel like that always gets overlooked from like a lot of the shit that goes down here. So I always wanted to showcase like just like the beautiful side and shit that happens. Obviously it gets real and gets gritty, but like I feel like also just like I don't know, like the music I grew up listening to. Like, yeah, I grew up listening to a lot of Bay Area shit, but I also grew up listening to a lot of neo soul and like rappers like Common and like The Roots and Black Thought, you know what I'm saying, who are a lot of like more conscious rappers and everything, but I always like catered towards that. So I always wanted to like show that in my music too, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, like I said or before, like my music isn't necessarily like quote unquote Bay Areas, but like still like I said, it has some type of Bay Area, you know, flair to it, you know what I'm saying? I was talking to Sway Calloway, shout out to him, legend out of Oakland, hip-hop legend, you know what I'm saying? But I was talking to him, I was like, yeah, like, my sound isn't necessarily the Bay. He was like, I disagree, like, you're a Bay Area rapper, you're from the Bay, you make Bay Area music. Yeah. And I was like, oh, shit, like, I guess you're right, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I didn't really think about it like that, you know what I'm saying? But, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I feel like there's so many different sounds coming out the Bay, but it's bigger than just, like, that stereotypical like hyphy, you know what I'm saying, which is still great, you know what I'm saying, but there's so many different sounds coming out of Oakland and the Bay Area at large, which is still Bay Area music, you know what I'm saying?
Off top, man. And Sway, speaking of Sway, bro, that was actually when you connected with him, at least you connected with multiple times,
Yeah.
right? That first time, I think it was like 2019, something like that. Like you were still probably still in high school. That's when I first like saw you. That's when I like first like I was like, oh shit, come from Oakland, okay, you know, see this youngster, bro. And how's that experience with Sway? Like, you know, like how's that whole experience?
Man, it's a blessing, man. Sway's you know what I'm saying? Sway. He's done a lot, you know, for hip hop, for Oakland, you know what I'm saying? He's put a lot of like OGs on and a lot of the people on, including like me, you know what I'm saying? So also now I'm lucky to have him as an executive producer on my projects and shit, you know what I'm saying? So just to have him as like a big homie, a mentor, like it's been dope, you know what I'm saying, to have him in my corner, ask him advice and just talk to him. And he's always been real with me with my music, you know what I'm saying? And just because I'm from Oakland, you know what I'm saying, and like I'm a lyricist, you know what I'm saying, he was like, man, like that's dope, so I'll definitely want to like back you up and everything. So it's dope to have him, man, and to have his support is definitely huge and definitely shows that, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing something right to get his cosign and get his support and love. Yeah, so it's dope, man. He's always hard on me, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I send him shit, he's like, you know what I'm saying, you could do this better, or like change that or anything. But like now, like at a point, he's just like, man, like you just making dope shit. Like I don't know, like if it's just you coming out to New York or what, but like I barely have any feedback for you. Like you just like, your shit is just dope, you know what I'm saying? So definitely shout out to Sway, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to what you've done for hip hop, for Oakland, and yeah, you got the answers, man.
Yeah, bro. We got Oakland holding it down in New York City out there, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Bro, to work with a legend like Sway, bro, I look up to him, bro. Man, it's just like he's done so much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For like hip hop, rap, culture, Bay Area and beyond. You know what I mean? Like he will forever be a legend.
Yeah.
What's one of your best memories you have living out here in Oakland?
Best memories, man. And like in my career, or just like just as a life. Man, I feel like I have so many, man. I remember going to like my first Haro Day. I was like a young, and I was even really like rapping then. I was just a fan of music, so I went with like my family and everything, and I went to a Haro Day, and it was like when Kehlani started to like kind of just pop up, you know what I'm saying? Like she wasn't big yet, and then like HBK gang and all that, you know what I'm saying? So seeing that, like I was like, man, like just seeing everyone come out, it was dope. And from there, I always like went to Haro Day and everything. So like when I did Haro Day in 2018, that was like a surreal experience. 'Cause I was like, damn, I grew up coming to Haro Day and seeing this. And now like I'm on the lineup and I'm performing. So like that was like a surreal moment. And then like another like big memory and like moment for me like was when I performed at the Oracle, now called the Oakland Arena, you know, or whatever. But to me, it's always gonna be called the Oracle to me, you know what I'm saying? But when I did that, when I opened up for Too Short and Nas and Wu-Tang, yeah, that was like a crazy ass moment for me, you know what I'm saying? Because I grew up like going to Warriors games, you sit all the way up top, you know what I'm saying? And now to be on like the stage and like where the Warriors was playing then, and like being just surrounded around that was like definitely like a moment that like I never forget, you know what I'm saying? Especially coming from Oakland, like that's like the biggest like arena in the city, you know what I'm saying? So that was definitely a big moment for me.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. I know that feeling, bro. Like just like all that hard work and then just to be there at that moment, man. I had so much shit going on like this past couple months with me. Like I met so many fucking celebrities, and it's just in April. You know what I mean? And I was like, damn, bro, April was crazy.
Especially when you like also like when you meet certain celebrities or whatever for the first time and like they like recognize you or like they know who you are.
Yeah,
you know? So especially like people who like looked up to. Like I remember the first time like running into meeting Short and everything. He was like, man, I know who you are. I mean, he's like, yeah, see, that could speak in from Oakland, you know what I'm saying? So like that was like a surreal moment. From there, like continuing on that connection and like even like having just genuine conversations with 40, you know what I'm saying? That's definitely like crazy because like again, like my parents would play them in the fucking car, and now like being able to have that relationship with these people is like it's definitely like surreal. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, man. We appreciate all y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, let's end it right here, man. What's some we could leave the youth with? Some you know, we both come a long way. Like I told you, like you know, I graduated from San Francisco State. You made your way to New York City, NYU. You know what I mean? Like, and you're also doing your rap career and everything, man. You know, what's some like some inspirational shit we could leave the fans with?
Man, definitely just keep on going. Don't let anyone tell you can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's always a way, and it's possible. You know what I'm saying? And like, I want to say like home. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a beautiful place, but like if you can, definitely try to explore and try to see what else is out there, because it makes you grow as a person, and also makes you appreciate home even more. And that's something that like I realized, like getting able to like leave the Bay and everything, and like it made me appreciate home more, and made me find out more about myself. You know what I'm saying? But also just like keep on going and like do whatever you want to do. And like if someone tells you like you can't do it, like fuck them and do it. You know what I'm saying? Like just keep on going. You got it. You know what I'm saying? Like don't let like the stereotypes of like the Bay like trap you or hold you down, because you so much more and bigger than that. You know what I'm saying?
Off top, man. Spread your wings.
Come on.
It's Mario, yo, Jwalt.
Yee.
Straight out of Oakland. We signing out. Come on, man.
Love.
Show, bro. Appreciate you, man.
Hell yeah, bro.
That was dope.